I'm Shereem Herndon-Brown, and welcome back. Parents, I'm loving your back to school pictures. Parents of seniors, you have first day of last year. Thank you for sharing that. But I also want you to think about how back to school means for many seniors, the college essay is what's on top of mind for them. And parents, if you went to college, you understand the importance of the college essay. You understand it's almost like a rite of passage for so many students, but it's also a very challenging piece of the puzzle of the college admissions game. So I'm going to give you a few tips that I want you to think about that could help your child with this college essay. So number one, the college essay starts with a story. I want you to think about that. The college essay is an opportunity for your child to tell a slice, not an autobiography, a slice of their story. A story is when they document an experience, a lived experience, and how that lived experience now affects them in whatever way they choose. I think too many students get caught up in trying to create a story, create something that's so abstract that'll impress college admissions officers that they forget that they've lived a life that if they document something that was important to them, that they have a story that needs to be told and can have a positive impact on their college admission process. So if you're thinking about this, I want you to talk to your kid about this because parents, you're a critical part of the college essay brainstorming piece, all right, not the writing piece, the brainstorming I want you to be a part of. And I want you to think about it. I want you to ask your kid 4 questions. Listen up. What's important to you? Okay? I want you to ask your student, your child, what's important to you. And if you have an idea of what's important to them, share your thoughts. Number 2, what experience, right? So going to the story part, or experiences have brought you to this point. You're a senior in high school now. You've come through a lot. You're 17, 18 years old. What experience or experiences do you want to share that reveals something about you? So what's important to you? What experience or experiences have brought you to this point? Who are you becoming? All right. Very, very important. I love Michelle Obama's book called Becoming. And again, this goes back to documenting something in their life, taking a slice of their life and sharing a story that's revealing and can say what's important to them, what experiences that have brought them to this point, who are they becoming, and the 4th question that you need to have this dialogue with your kid. I'll give you another tip in a second. How does this experience or event fuel your life ambitions? How does this experience or event fuel your life ambitions? All right. Within those 4 questions, I think your child will start to generate some ideas of a story that they can document that will be a very, very effective, platform, brainstorming opportunity for their college essay. Very, very important. So I want to share a quick story with you. Students get so caught up in, I have to write this amazing essay. My grades weren't great. The essay has to be extraordinary. The essay has to be true. The essay has to be authentic. The essay has to tell their story, right? And in order to do that, when they ask those questions, it always comes to fruition to be a great thing. I had a student just last year that had moved between Florida and New York, so they had to write a whole separate essay about changing schools. But in that experience, she talked about the social circles that she was in, one in Florida, one in New York, and how she learned about herself and her roots, lived experience of her family in New York, her family in Florida, and how she would sometimes change the way she approached things during the flight from one to the other. So her story was about the flight, her being in the airport in one city, being in the airport in another city, and how she would adjust herself in preparation for the experience in the next city. So all that said, she documented her life, told her story. We all know that airports can be very, very colorful, a lot of different people, a lot of flights that sometimes are more interesting and take longer than they should. And she was then able to take that slice of her life, share a story about what's important to her, her family, what experience brought you to this point, the flights back and forth. Who is she becoming? Someone who understands that in different parts of the country, she needs to adjust herself, she's 17, accordingly to deal with different social circles. And how does this experience or event fuel her life ambitions? I think they fuel her life ambitions by helping her to understand that she needs to be a chameleon and help her to gradually adjust in professional and personal environments the way she needs to adapt. Again, 17 years old, I'm older than her, I don't adapt. She adapts. Parents, help your kid. Brainstorm with your kid. Help them to find something within themselves that they want to document, not create, okay? Document a lived experience, an authentic, meaning true life experience that they want to share about themselves, a slice of their life, not something from when they were 3 years old. That will be a powerful and a necessary college admission essay. All right. If you need more help, come check us out at strategicadmissionsadvice.com. We're talking about essays all week. Would love to connect with you and help you and your child with their college essay if we can. All right. Thank you so much.